is everybody doing? It's been a while since I've seen you guys, and I miss everybody. And I know it's been really hard with everything that's been going on, and it's hard with no school and no extracurricular activities, and everything's been shut down, and we can't really go to each other's houses, and we haven't had any meetings. You don't really get to see your friends, can't go barely anywhere. I know it's been really hard, but I know each and every one of you girls, and I know that you're each very smart and strong and caring, awesome girls, and you will be able to get through this hard time. But just remember to practice your social distancing, whatever they call it, and always wash your hands or use hand sanitizer, and just take care of yourself, and always take your vitamins if you have vitamins, and that will really help. So we haven't had a meeting in a while, so we can't go to stores or anything like that. So I thought that using our resources wisely would be a good pedal to earn. I know our next pedal is respecting authority, but I'm still working on getting a police officer to do an interview on film for us. So we will go ahead and use resources wisely. And I think it'll be a really good time anyway, because like I said, we can't go to stores very much. So it'll be a great time to learn how... Hi, everybody. This is Akira. Down. It'll be a great time to learn how to use your stuff around your house to make new things and stuff like that. So that'll be cool. So we're going to start our video today with Clover's story. And it's a visit to the busy, busy bees. And when you earned Clover Petal, you will know how to use your resources wisely. All right, a visit to the busy, busy bees. Everybody see the story? The sun had just appeared in the sky when the flower friends woke up and got ready for another fun day. Chatting and laughing, they each helped wash Lupe's petal-powered car. I love it when the car looks all shiny and clean in the sun, Zinni said. And Clover's idea to collect rainwater in pails means we don't waste water, Vi added. That was smart, Clover. Clover blushed. I'm happy any time I can think of ways to use things wisely, she said. Now let's go on our trip. I can't wait to give you a tour of my friend Henry's honeybee garden. Clover hopped into the driver's seat of the car. The pedal-powered car ran on flower power. Every part of the flower helped the car go. A few minutes later, the flower friends arrived at the garden. Clover and her friends headed over a patch of beehives. Swarms of black and yellow honeybees flew around them. The honeybees live in hives, Clover explained, but they love to fly around outside too. How do bees make honey? Zinni said. First, bees gather nectar from plants and flowers, Clover told them. Then they store it in a honeycomb to make honey. One of the honeybees flew by. We love buzzing around the flowers, she said. and we like turning flower nectar into something sweet to eat. Just then, Clover's friend Henry flew over, carrying several jars. "Hi, Clover," Henry said. "I have a surprise for you. Since you always help me take such good care of the garden, here is some honey for you and your friends." "Thanks, Henry," Clover said. "What should we do with our honey, Zinni?" asked Clover. Clover thought for a moment. "I know," she replied. "Let's throw a tea party when we get back." Back at the garden, Clover called the other flower friends over. "Hey, everyone," Clover called out. "We brought some honey back from the beekeeper's garden. We can use the honey in our tea, and we can make a honey dip using our leftover yogurt and apples," she added. "That's a great idea," Gloria said. "It's smart to use our leftover food instead of throwing it away, and the dip will be very tasty too." "Thanks for taking us to visit the beekeeper's garden, Clover," Vi said. "I'm glad you had fun," Clover said. A few bees flew past their table. They were flying to the daisy flower garden. "And thank you for making our honey," Clover called to them. The end. All right, girls. So let's think about the story. How did Clover use her resources wisely? She, instead of throwing away her leftover honey, she made something out of that. So, you can use your resources wisely by taking stuff that's old, that can't serve its purpose anymore, but you can make a new purpose for that. Like, if you have a can of corn and you open it and you get the corn all out of the can, and then most people just throw it away or recycle it because the purpose it was made for is over. Well, instead of throwing away, we can use our resources wisely by taking that can and using it for a new purpose, giving that can of corn a new purpose, like a pencil holder, or decorating the can and making a flower pot out of it, or something along those lines, something like that. So what do you think would have happened to the leftover yogurt and apples if Clover had not suggested making dip? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think that if Clover had not suggested making a dip, then the leftover apples and yogurt probably wouldn't have gotten eaten and probably just would have been thrown away too and just would have been wasted. So since Clover suggested making a dip, then they had a new flavor that was kind of exciting for the apples and the yogurt, and everybody ate the leftover food as well. So the food didn't go bad and the honey didn't go bad. So that's definitely using your resources wisely. When have you been resourceful? Can you think of other ways to be resourceful? I know I can think of a couple. It's kind of hard when you first start thinking about it, but if you really put your mind to it and really think about it, I'm pretty sure that you could think of a few more things that you could do. It took me a few minutes, but after I started thinking about it for a while, I started getting more and more ideas. So we are going to practice being resourceful. There's a lot of ways that we can be resourceful, like Clover. So let's all try it out and see what we can come up with. So you can offer to help your family make a recipe using leftovers from the dinner the night before, so that the leftover food won't go to a waste, which is really important right now since with this sickness virus going around. It's really important since everybody's supposed to stay in their homes more and it's hard to get out to the stores, and the stores don't have a lot of stuff that they normally have. So I think it would be a good idea to make sure we don't let our food go to waste. We could, with our Daisy friends, come up with 3 ways you can use resources wisely. And promise to use your resources wisely at every meeting. Well, that's a good idea too. But I think it'll be a really good idea if we all kind of think of a way to use resources wisely and make something cool. Like, I actually looked for help on Pinterest, and I just typed in recycled crafts, or I typed in how to make new stuff out of old stuff, and that'll give you a lot of good ideas. I saw stuff like with the cans, or you can make stuff out of your old toilet paper rolls. You can make stuff out of your bottle caps. You can make stuff out of all kinds of stuff. So I think it'll be fun if we all do our own little craft at home with our parents, and your moms and dads can help you, and think of some way to use something old and make something new out of it. And everybody can make their own craft, and when you're done, take a picture of it and post it on our Facebook page, and that way we can all see what you came up with. And then after that, I will make sure I deliver your use resources wisely pedal to you. I will make sure to bring your pedal to you. I'll leave it in your mailbox or something. But let's all have fun with this, and let's get creative. Do your best, and we'll see what we can come up with. So I know it's kind of unfair that we can't have the meetings right now, but it's to keep everybody safe, but technology is a lot better now than it ever has been. So even though we can't have our meetings right now, we can do our videos like this, or we can all get together on our phones and computers and go live, or we can come up with other ways where we can virtually do our meetings, so we can still kind of earn our pedals and badges and see what everybody else is doing. So I'll have, it's Tuesday now, so why don't Monday, try to have your craft done by Monday. So that'll give you about a week to do your craft, and then Monday, I will hopefully have, by Monday or maybe sometime before, I'll have the next video, and I'll try and do an interview with a policeman or a fireman or someone like that. Have them do an interview on film for us on our video, so you guys can hear what they have to say, so we can do respecting authority as well. So don't worry, girls, we're not going to lose out on our pedals or anything like that. We're going to keep getting our pedals and everything. So let's just have fun with this and see what we come up with. And just post a picture when you're done. And I can't wait to see what you girls all come up with. So I hope you have fun with this. And I hope to see you guys really soon. Please take care and stay safe. Bye, girls.